I remember what it was like when I was first looking for my NLP courses. I was overwhelmed, confused, like so much choice. I didn't know where to start, and I just wanted a guide to help me answer the question, where do I start trying to make the best decision for me? My name's Laura Evans, and I'm a certified trainer of NLP, helping people like you to unleash their potential in business and life. And this is the first video in a mini series that I've created to help people make the best decision about which course to start with, which provider, what governing body, and answer the plethora of questions that I'm sure you have if you're trying to make a decision about the best course for you. If you haven't already, download the guide that goes with this mini series of videos. It's called The Ultimate Guide to Choosing the Best NLP Course for You. So download this if you haven't already, and then let's get started with getting into some of the content. Now, I remember, as I say, looking for my very first course, and I picked it up and put it down many, many times. I'd get overwhelmed, and how do I tell one course apart from another and one trainer apart from another, and what do I want to do? Now, the truth is, you want to learn NLP properly, okay? You're probably only going to invest in an NLP course once, and therefore you want to make the best choice for you. You want quality, you want a great return on your investment, right? You want value for money. And so making this decision is a big decision. Like, I get it, because I remember what it was like when I was there. So before we get into the various types of live trainings, let me just briefly explain some of the other options that are available, to be completely transparent, and to explain why I think they're probably not the best option for you if you want to learn NLP really well. Now, the first option, of course, is NLP books. Now, NLP books are great for introducing you to the subject of NLP, helping you find out a little bit more about it, and exploring its uses and things like that really will help pique your interest. But it won't leave you having done any personal change work yourself, i.e., changing some limiting beliefs and getting out of your own way. And it won't leave you equipped to help other people, but good background knowledge. YouTube videos are very similar. I mean, if you follow my channel, you'll know I put out quite a few YouTube videos. And it's important for you to know that whilst they may give you a further in-depth knowledge compared to a book, it's still not going to leave you able to really do the stuff. Like, you need to attend a course and do it properly. If you've done online courses, and we have them too, online courses are very one way. So it's a teacher like me teaching you some skills, and you'll pick up some stuff. But the problem with learning at home on pre-recorded content is, firstly, there's no trainer to give you feedback and observe you and help you finesse your skills. There's no one to practice with when you're at home on your own. And so you miss out on some of the camaraderie of being on a live course and getting that expertise from a trainer as you start to implement some of these techniques. Now, in 2021, during the pandemic, we saw a lot of NLP trainers take their practitioner and introductory courses online on Zoom. I have to say I'm not a fan. I did trial it, and I had a group of my students together, 10 of them, and we trialed it for a couple of days, and the feedback was a resounding online is no substitute. They were like, look, we're not getting to know each other, we're not building those relationships, it's harder for the trainer to keep an eye. Yes, you require more assistance from a training perspective. As a trainer, I'd need more people to help me run it, but it's just not the same. So my view is, and the view of my students is, you cannot beat live in-person training. If you want to find out more about my view about online Zoom versus live training, check this link out up here, and you'll be able to find out more about it. So the second thing then that I need to discuss in this video is, what exactly are you planning on getting out of doing an NLP course? Now, some people do NLP because they want personal development. Other people do NLP because they want to help improve their career or business prospects. Some people want to become a better leader, better coach, better professional, and so on. So they want to use it professionally. And then another bunch of our students come because they want to become coaches or are already coaches looking for new skills and everything else. But typically that's why people join us. You see, the thing is, before you start jumping in looking at NLP trainers and NLP providers, you want to get really clear what you want to get out of it. Let me explain. One of the students that joined our courses last August was retraining with me because he'd booked an NLP practitioner course with another provider and had turned up in, all good intent, looking forward to the course. And he hadn't fully investigated the trainer's background or the type of student she typically attracted. Now, her background was as a therapist, and absolutely nothing wrong with that. NLP is great for therapy, but they were the examples that she was giving as she was teaching and illustrating the NLP toolkit. What also tends to happen is the background of the trainer usually attracts like-minded people. So he found that on the course, he was surrounded by other therapists that wanted to learn about NLP in a therapeutic context. Again, nothing wrong with that at all, apart from he wanted to be a coach. And actually for him, he wanted to be surrounded by people looking to use NLP in that context. Now, my background is using NLP in business and in coaching, and so I attract those types of people. And so when he came on my course, he was delighted to find that he was surrounded by other business professionals and other coaches, which meant that the camaraderie and the support they had for one another, they were discussing the application of it in the context which they all could relate to. Now, you can pick any NLP trainer. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying that get clear first about what you want to get out of it and use that in the back of your head to help filter through and make some decisions about who might be the best trainer for you. So start with yourself, get a cup of coffee, get the page in the manual that I've created and really ponder over what do you want to get out of this and for what purpose do you want to do an NLP course, and let that be the foundation upon which you then move forward. In video 2 of this series, I'm going to move on to look at the various levels of training in NLP, and I'm going to walk you through that as well as the certification boards, and let's get really clear on what that is all about.